Hello loves, and welcome to this month's reading for Aquarius. This is going to be for the month of August 2023, and these are general readings, so I definitely recommend checking these out for your rising and your sun sign. That way you can kind of take what resonates and leave what doesn't for you. And as always, if you enjoy what I put up, be sure to hit that like button, comment below, share, or subscribe. We do have quite a few retrogrades still this month, so that's something to definitely take note of, including Venus retrograde, which ends September 3rd, and that's going to have us focusing on love and relationships, self-love, kind of reevaluating the relationships in our life, our self-worth, maybe ending some relationships, moving on. So a lot of different things in that note, but let's get right into it for Aquarius and see what guidance they may need. Let's see what spirit guides have for Aquarius this month. What do our Aquariuses need to know for the month ahead? What guidance and messages do they need? Do one more shuffle. All right, Aquarius, we have 9 material harvests. We love it. We love it. That's a nice one to start with. Ooh, 0 new beginnings. 7 choose wisely. All right, one more, but I'm already getting shit. Oh, 2 movement choices and decisions. Okay, Aquarius, there's definitely moving is on the radar. And I feel like, oh, I have the chills, but this has been something you might have recently moved already, or like purchased property or something, and now you're thinking of relocating again, and it feels kind of like crazy because, again, you haven't moved that long ago, you haven't changed what you're doing that long ago. But 9 material harvest, so let's get into that first and foremost. Coming into a lump sum of money, so selling property, making money off property, rental, something. It's definitely big on the home front for me, but coming into some sort of money, getting money from a claim. I don't know what exactly it is for you, but I definitely feel that it's in the home sector. So coming into a lump sum of money, and money has been a little bit of a concern for you, so that feels really good and reassuring. And coming into that gives you some peace of mind, because I feel that you've been clinging on to like, oh, I don't have enough money to do what I want to do, or oh, I have to do this because I just can't spend this extra money. But now that's not even going to be something that you're worrying about. You're realizing that you can't let this particular money scarcity like hold you back from doing what you want and going after the things that you want. So all options feel open now more than ever. And then these 2 cards are so funny together, because choose wisely is like, don't let other people and their input tell you what to do. This has to be like intuitively a decision that you make on your own. And then movement choices, decisions is like not knowing which path to go, being scared to kind of move forward and make a change. So there's a lot up for discussion right now. But again, like, I do see you moving. I do see you making a change. And I think some of you, this could be like with the move that you've recently made, like in the last year or so, there maybe is this feeling of this isn't the right path. And maybe there's some regret there and wanting to switch it up, wanting to change, wanting to do something different, even though you're like, I just committed to this. Like, how am I giving up already? It's not giving up. Like, we're always so worried about making a mistake, but at the end of the day, you know, you can always course correct. You can always change what you're doing. And life is always changing anyways. You know, you're not like glued into the decisions that you make. Who the hell cares what other people say about it and the path that you take? It matters what you do and how you feel about it, and how your immediate, you know, group or family, whatever, is affected by it. It doesn't matter what it looks like, or that it's not the conventional route to go. So make sure that this choice that you're making and this big change that you want to dive into is guided by you and your feeling, and not like what everyone else thinks and what everyone else perceives. And you have 6 memories of love. So again, I feel like there is almost like this regret of the choice that you've recently made and wanting to change it. 5 obstacles and challenges, and 10 destiny. Okay, this is like the grass is not always greener type of shit. So like I said, if you've made that big move and change, and are feeling like this was not a good idea, I want to do something different, then follow that hunch. Like, this is all about following your guidance, and then also allowing yourself to, I wouldn't even say fuck up, but allowing yourself to make mistakes and deal with them as they come. I feel like you're very worried about doing things the right way and making sure all your ducks are in a row, and how could this have happened, and how could I get myself in a situation that's not even good. Don't do that. Like, you're human. You're going to do things that don't always work out. Like, things are going to happen, and that's what life is about, is learning how to roll with the punches, learning how to also not play victim. Like, it didn't work out, or it's not what you thought it was going to be. Who cares? Like, what can you do now about it, right? You're not perfect. There's like this sense of you that wants to be a perfectionist, that wants to have everything figured out, and it's just totally not realistic. So a lot of this month is being more gentle to yourself and not having this like perfectionist idealism placed on your shoulders. It's unrealistic and it's fucking exhausting, to say the least. So letting go of this need to be perfect and seeing, you know, if I'm not really worried about how I'm going to perceive or doing everything right, like, where am I guided next? Like, what am I guided to do next? And what does that look like? 12 sacrifice. Another heavy hitter this month. That's so funny. 19 light. And then 7 crown. All right, 12 sacrifice. Letting go of the past. No mud, no lotus. Letting go of what you perceive to be the right thing. If it's not right anymore, things are always changing. You have still learned a lesson. This wasn't like a waste of time. If you need to change your path, if you need to change what you're doing, it's not a waste of time ever. Then 19 light. So remaining or continuing to see the light at the end of the tunnel, noticing that, like, even though things feel heavy or dark or confusing, you have power. Like, you're not victim to your life and the things that have happened or the choices that you made. You're not stuck there. It might feel like you are stuck there, but you're really not stuck there. It's like you can change your entire life in like a freaking week. People are like, nah, I don't know about that, but like, you literally can. You can just like change your entire life. Especially in this reading, like, the spirit is saying you can literally just pick up and change your entire life. I'm not saying it's gonna be easy or like super fun, but it can happen. And 7 crown. Excuse me, I'm gonna see what else we got with this one actually. 2 sacral. Are we just having a chakra party? Base. All right, so there's a lot of activation of all chakras. 7 crown, connection to the divine, the spirit realm, feeling, you know, like you are on the right path, having faith in your path, and understanding that it isn't this perfect painted picture. You're not going to know everything that happens, but still having faith. Like, I am supported. I am going in the direction I'm meant to go in. I am going to be okay. And having that faith and really pushing to connect deeper to that part of you kind of triggers these lower chakras. It triggers like, well, am I secure and safe and stable? And if I'm but I don't really feel that way, why don't I feel stable where I am if I technically am stable? Why don't I feel like supported? Why do I feel worried about money always? Why do I feel worried about what's next always? Do my relationships bring up some of that, right? Am I fully open in my relationships? Am I fully supported in my relationships? So there's just a lot that, like, I really feel like this needs to be strengthened in you and the focus this month. But like I said, it's going to kind of bring up some old beliefs and like challenge this like logical side of your brain. You're very logical, thinking about what's next, what you're going to do. But then there's this other part of you that's like, there's so much more out there. There's so much more I don't know about. So why am I so dedicated to my exact plan and exactly this idea that I had for myself when that might not be the best plan, right? So it's learning how to kind of balance the two this month and figure out what's going to work best for you, how to like loosen the reins a little bit in the sense of control, and that will help you for sure to move forward. But yeah, I hope that gives you some guidance this month, Aquarius, and can help you out with what's to come. As always, if you like my messages, be sure to hit that like button, comment below, share or subscribe. Otherwise, I will see you next time. Take care.